I got my ass kicked by France. France kicked my ass all over the place. Yo, what is up everybody? This is Bruchminati. What? Back with the Hearts of Iron mod. We're still throwing down East Germany. We are at episode 5. And we have just landed in the US. And we're going to have quite a bit of money once we finally do take a city that has missiles or an airfield. Other things that are going on. Slowly clearing out Africa. Seems like we're always doing that in the mods. These mods put like shitload of countries and cities in Africa. But yeah, we're still doing that. And we were about to engage NATO in the Far East. After I had forgotten that I had set up a line of super heavies for a couple rounds, otherwise we'd already be fighting them. That was a jackass mistake on my part. Also, last night, in the actual Hearts of Iron 4 game, I finally downloaded the Kaiserreich mod. And let's just state the obvious. It is so badass. The Kaiserreich mod is so badass. I will say this, it emphasizes more on like the political spectrum. The focus tree spectrum. Like, you really have to think out what you're doing. In like the original game, pretty much you just build a large ass army and you wreck shit. Which you can still do here, but if you want a decent start, you're gonna have to really think about what you're doing. Anyways, I'd only set out to play it like, 15-20 minutes, just check it out, get a feel for it. Check out the German focus tree. I ended up spending 2 hours. I think it might have even been 2.5 hours. Which I did not want to do. Because I wanted to do this last night and then, have it ready in the morning. And I didn't get to it because I was busy playing the frickin' Kaiserreich mod. Anyways. I ended up losing. In like the worst possible way a Germany could lose. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Like I said, I was like back and forth messing around. This was like a dress rehearsal run. This wasn't like the for real thing. But I got my ass kicked by France. France kicked my ass all over the place. I was fighting a two-front war. Okay, I was. I was being stupid. Like I said, I was just checking it out. If I was really playing, I wouldn't have fought a two-front war. And my production just could not keep up. Like, by the time I lost, my divisions were at like less than half of their equipment and manpower. I just couldn't keep up. And the French steamrolled me. Actually, there's two French countries. There's like the one you're cool with and it's set up in Africa, and then there's the one that, you still think each other are assholes, and they're set up in Europe. But it is so badass. Like, it's crazy. The US had a civil war. It had like the western states, like California, Washington, Oregon, was its own faction. The southern states was its own faction. The like Midwest was its own faction, and the Northeast was its own faction. And they were going at it. The same thing happened with who else had a civil war? The Russians, of course, had a civil war. Actually, there was a shit ton of civil wars. South Africa, Spain. Yeah, it was crazy. It's an insane mod. I can't wait to bring it to you guys. I'm gonna try to play some of it today so I can get a first episode out. It is just so badass. I can't believe I waited this long to play it. Obviously, being Kaiserreich, I gotta play with Germany. I don't know, I've got to. But like, there's so much going on in it. Like different scenarios you gotta choose from. Do you back this guy? Do you back... Kind of like when the US went into Civil War, you had to pick like who you were gonna back. When South Africa went on, were you gonna send them arms? When Russia started going at it, were you gonna send some units there to help out? I did, because I wanted the political power. Not political power, army experience to change the templates. They gave some stupid-ass templates, I will say that. I wanted to clean up the templates a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I pushed a little bit too hard as far as militarily. Because when you start out, the Black Friday had just happened. The Great Depression had just... Stock markets had crashed. All kinds of crazy shit was going on. And it took like a year before I could really even... Before I could do anything as Germany. In 2 years, I was still feeling the effect. And that might have been because of the way I did the focus tree. I would do it differently now that I know. You want to get those Black Friday debuffs off as much as you possibly can through the focus tree. Damn it, looks like we're about... Is that one city left in Africa? Oh, we got it. But I think you guys are going to be really excited. Or I don't know if you're going to be excited. That may be... I may have exaggerated that. You're not going to be excited, but... You'll enjoy. You'll enjoy the Kaiserreich mod. I wouldn't say I'd ever been excited for a YouTube video. Like, I was just sitting around like, oh my god, I can't wait. Is it gonna come out? When's it gonna drop? Holy shit. Alright, we got 6 nukies now. Get some units in place at Cuba, so as soon as I nuke it, I can take that out. Then from Cuba, we will do some air landings into South America. South America is going to be like Africa, pretty much. Slow, with crappy units, little air support. Not looking forward to it. Oh, we still got this. Damn it. Actually, we don't still got this. Okay, now, the only thing left is this little French crap hole down here. And I'm going to make short work of it. Boom! Africa is cleared! NATO is no longer a player in Africa. This might get interesting over here. So I'm not going to have any air power. They've got, got a badass on an aircraft carrier too. Damn, they've spread out pretty good. I better hurry my ass up. The longer this takes, the more work I put on myself. The further north and backtracking west I gotta do. Damn, that aircraft carrier was strong. The thing that's good, the thing that hurts me the worst is, as you can just see as I'm going through my missile technology, is the lack of technology. I've only unlocked one of the shittiest missiles, and not only that, my air units suck. I shouldn't say my air units, they're good. I want to keep them at mechanized. The range sucks. I didn't upgrade the technology at all. Remember, the only thing I was focused on was, Manstein. Arik von Manstein. So, yeah. If this is requested again, a Hearts of Iron mod, I'll let you bros pick between Axis and Allies mod and this mod. But if this is requested again, I will definitely spend a little bit of time upgrading my tech. And in fact, air to me plays more of a role than missile technology, so I would definitely go with air. I need that range. Which I guess, I'm thinking World Conqueror 4, where you can choose which way of the tech tree you want to go. I guess I will have to give up my mechanized units if I'm trying to go for max range. Damn it, man. So I've been trying to play the Rommel 40% off, and it's hard. It's like seriously hard. I don't know what... And here's the weird thing. They got Alexander, British dude, on a tank in a city, and he has like no tank ability whatsoever, but just wrecks the shit out of me. I just don't understand why he is such a badass. It doesn't even make sense. He's just like a... I don't know. He shouldn't be that good. I'm getting closer though. I think I've almost got it figured out. A little bit more tech level would be helpful, but I think I can get it done with just playing some strategicals. I think if I bust out my strategicals again, I could get it done. Which maybe I would have got it done last night. If Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Mod wouldn't have taken my life. I got Kaiserreich'd into 2.5 hours. If I wasn't doing that, I probably would have been focused on Mr. Rommel. And people ask how I got so many medals. It's mostly from the achievements. Like, oh, beat a, 1939 country and get an S, or get an A. Beat a 1943 country with a 2-star or a 1-star. You like get a shitload of medals for that. Actually, I got a shitload of medals just last night. I think it was 350 for beating all the European countries on hard level. Did I say European countries? I think I did. Campaigns. Axis and Allies. Which was not easy. There was... Which one was it? It was the last one on the Axis that was a pain in the ass. Like, it took a... You really had no control over if it was going to work out for you. You could do your part. You could take Moscow. But you had to rely on the other German force above you. And sometimes it did what it was supposed to, and other times it didn't. I don't know if there's a high demand for people wanting, like, gameplay on those or not. But I will tell you, if you're trying to beat it, you gotta rush Moscow. You can't sit around and wait. You can't camp out on any other cities because they have a huge, the Soviets do have a huge force south of you. And if you don't take Moscow in a hurry, they will come up and they will wreck you. You gotta take Moscow and hold them off long enough so that your other northern German army can do their duty. Pain in the ass. But yeah, 350 medals is no joke. I'm almost back up to where once I do unlock the 40% off Rommel, I can buy him. Then I'll have my 3 tank generals. I will be set. After that, I'll probably buy another artillery general, and then from there it'll just be whatever I'm feeling like. Damn, I can't believe I missed that. I thought for sure he would be able to move those 2 spaces. We have definitely bogged down here. I don't know. Like, this is getting scary a little bit. So, okay, I can't move 2 spaces from there. I will need a super heavy right up on that city's nuts. And as anticipated, this is gonna be slow as shit. But we got our beachhead. We'll be all right. I don't know. I can take Alaska. I don't know if I'll have the range to go into Japan or not. That could help out if my Southeast Asian invasion fails, which it looks precarious at this point. Anyways, bros, I think this is the wrap-up point I'm going to take. If you're enjoying this content, you know what to do. Slap the shit like and subscribe, and I will see you back here for our next upload. Peace. Bruchminati out.